Welcome to this Perceptive Readers Podcast. Hi, I'm James Lynch. Welcome to this Perceptive Readers Spiritual Thoughts. It's a week of special spiritual thoughts. Today we're going to talk about what Jesus did when he was on this earth to heal people. Yes, his help was direly needed. And the account that is picked today is going to be read from a different translation. So far I've been using the New International Version, the King James Version, and also the New World Translation Version. There is a version, though, today for this reading account in Matthew chapter 9 that I want to use the English Standard Version. And what I want you to notice is this. I picked it out because of Jesus' willingness to heal persons. And he did this quite a bit. This account also shows, however, that when you want to do a good deed sometimes, and it does involve even standing up for somebody, it's like in order to help them, you do receive resistance at times. And yet Jesus set a great example on going ahead and doing the good deed anyway, you see. And so I want you to realize this. Jesus' heart was always in the right place, the right motive. Jesus was a perfect man when on the earth. And so think about this as well. The same way he healed these physical ailments, he can also heal emotional ailments, trauma, things of that nature. Just imagine sometimes some of the first steps of healing emotional and mental trauma involves taking care of the physical things that are hurting us, that's ailing us. Or would you not agree? Because if we're hungry, for instance, our stomachs may be rumbling, other things are going on that's putting a lot of pressure on our hearts and minds. So if those things can be taken care of, and if anything that is hurting on our bodies is taken care of, what does that do? It put us even in a better state of mind to be able to heal even upstairs as we listen to comforting words. You will see just in this short account the things that Jesus said as he was about to heal or proceeding to go to his next assignment, so to speak, to help this person or that person. His winsome words, as the Bible account, one of them, not in this one, described the things that Jesus said. And not only did he have the winsome words, but he had the power to back up everything that he was saying. It's a wonderful thing. But like I said before, I want you to be aware that though you're going to see a miracle in this account that Jesus performs, you're also going to see some resistance that he received, you see, and yet he went on ahead and still performed the miracle anyway to give what was needed to this person anyway. All right. Now, here we go in Matthew chapter 9, verses 1 through 13. That's where we're going to stop. And getting into a boat, he crossed over and came to his own city. And behold, Some people brought to him a paralytic lying on a bed. And when Jesus saw their faith, he said to the paralytic, "Take heart, my son, your sins are forgiven." And behold, some of the scribes said to themselves, "This man is blaspheming." But Jesus, knowing their thoughts, said, "Why do you think evil in your hearts? For which is it easier to say, 'Your sins are forgiven,' or to say, 'Rise and walk'? But that you may know that the Son of Man has authority on earth to forgive sins," he then said to the paralytic, "Rise, pick up your bed and go home." And he rose and went home. When the crowd saw it, they were afraid, and they glorified God who had given such authority to men. As Jesus passed on from there, he saw a man called Matthew sitting at the tax booth, and he said to him, "Follow me." And he rose and followed him. And as Jesus reclined at table in the house, behold, many tax collectors and sinners came and reclining with Jesus and his disciples. And when the Pharisees saw this, they said to his disciples, "Why does your teacher eat with tax collectors and sinners?" But when he heard it, he said, "Those who are well have no need of a physician, but those who are sick. Go and learn what this means. I desire mercy and not sacrifice. For I came to call the righteous, not to call the righteous, but sinners." Let me say verse 13 again. Go and learn what this means. I desire mercy and not sacrifice. For I came not to call the righteous, but sinners. This concludes our reading. I hope you enjoyed this encouraging thought from Jesus' own words. Have a wonderful day. Take care.